New details about a Clay County teen accused of killing their parents in their Middleburg home. Tonight, the 14-year-old's best friend is speaking with News 4 Jax.
44-year-old David Lee and 45-year-old Brandi Smith were a beautiful couple who loved life and enjoyed spending time with their family, not knowing that would be what would eventually cut their lives short. They provided and cared to their kids like most good parents did, but unfortunately, what happened to them at the hands of their own kids would be something very hard to believe. Why would this 14-year-old child commit this unbelievable crime against his parents? Stay tuned and let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story takes us to Tampa, Florida. Tampa is a city on Tampa Bay, along Florida's Gulf Coast. A major business center, it's also known for its museums and other cultural offerings. While Florida's violent crime rate is slightly below the national average, Tampa's overall crime rate is higher than the state average, though specific statistics vary by source and neighborhood.
They were probably one of the best families I knew. They were funny and they treated me very well. They told me all the time that they loved me like a son, and they treated me as such.
44-year-old David Lee and 45-year-old Brandi Smith got married and started a beautiful family. They had a child named Trevor. They loved him to death and did everything for him.
Get on me like that. No.
Whenever he wanted anything, he asked and he gets it, no questions asked. Sometimes that could be really bad, even though some parents love to give their kids anything they want anytime. Trevor was a spoilt brat. His mom said in this post, "This little boy gives me pure hell. Everything I did to my parents, I am getting back times 10. Y'all keep us lifted up in prayer." She did not know she would need the prayers for real pretty soon. On August 4, 2025, Trevor demanded for some type of game from his parents and they rejected his request for the first time and an argument ensued. Trevor got so upset that he went into his parents' room and got their gun. The next thing he did was shocking to everyone. He pointed the gun at David and shot him, then pointed it at Brandi, then shot her too. He killed his parents in the blink of an eye just because they won't give him what he asked for. Trevor then walked a mile to the nearest church, called 911 and confessed that he had just killed his parents after an argument. The teenager told authorities that his parents could be found at their home nearby, and vowed to wait at the church for law enforcement to take him into custody. Upon arriving at the family home, investigators found the boy's parents suffering mortal gunshot wounds. The murder weapon was found inside the house near the parents' bodies.
New details about a Clay County teen accused of killing their parents in their Middleburg home. Tonight, the 14-year-old's best friend is speaking with News 4 Jax. Family member also shared this photo of David Lee and Brandi Smith with us.
Their 14-year-old son, Trevor Lee, is now charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Their home sits near Silver Point and County Road 220. News 4 Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher went to the neighborhood where it happened and spoke with the teen's friend.
One of Trevor's closest friends, Kyrie Beeman, met us right outside of the Lee family home. He says he's known Trevor since elementary school and he just saw him Friday. He also says he spoke with him over the phone around 12:30 this morning, and the conversation they had, he'll never forget.
He told me that he loved me, and he told me that he was just calling to tell me goodnight.
The best friend of a teen now accused of murder replays the last conversation they had before learning the shocking news. Crime scene tape lined a Middleburg neighborhood Monday morning after a chilling 911 call from a 14-year-old boy. Deputies responded and arrested 14-year-old Trevor Lee. When deputies got to the home, they found David Lee and Brandi Smith shot and killed inside. When we arrived on scene, a family member was there but declined to speak. But one person did open up, someone who didn't just know the family, he considered them his own.
They were probably the best or one of the best families I knew. They were funny and they treated me very well. They told me all the time that they loved me like a son, and they treated me as such.
Kyrie says it's still hard to believe, but he hopes people remember Trevor for more than just what happened.
He's not a bad person just because he made one bad decision. He's done so much for everyone I know, and I don't want him just to be known as a killer or a murderer, and that he was a great kid, a great son.
Police also made a briefing as regards the killings.
Good morning, Sheriff Michelle Cook here from Clay County, and I am here this morning to report some just terribly tragic news. Just after midnight this morning, our 911 communication center received a call from a young man who stated he had just killed his parents. He stated that deputies could find his parents at the house and that he had walked just over a mile away to a church and he would await for deputies to arrive to take him into custody. Deputies responded immediately to both locations, the church and then to a home on out here in the Middleburg area. When deputies arrived to the church, they took 14-year-old Trevor Lee into custody. When almost simultaneously deputies arrived to the address in question, they found two deceased individuals inside, David Lee, 44 years of age, and Brandi Smith, 45 years of age. Both of the deceased appeared to have gunshot wounds. Based upon our preliminary investigation, and we're still very early in this investigation, it appears that there was some sort of domestic argument last night between Trevor Lee and his parents, and that this shooting culminated from that argument. This does appear to be an isolated incident, and we have no further threat to our community at this time. Again, this is a very active scene. Our detectives are working diligently to try to figure all of this out. We do want to extend our deepest sympathies to the family, the friends, and all of those who are affected by this heartbreaking incident, and we would like to ask anybody in the community that may have some information regarding Trevor Lee or his parents to please reach out to us at 904-264-6512, and with that I will take any questions.
Did the teen have any prior mental health history, anything like, visiting the guidance office at school, or any therapy, any Baker Acts?
That we're looking into that. That's going to be part of the investigation. You think about this just happened at midnight last night, just after midnight, and we're here early Monday morning. So all of that is going to be looked at. His history at school, any previous contacts, we don't know right now, but that'll be part of the investigative process.
Just going by names alone, biological dad, do we have a relation with the woman?
I believe these are both his biological parents at this time. I know the father is for sure.
With different names, I was curious.
Correct.
Was it the parents' gun or was the kid's gun?
At this time, we believe it's going to be the parents' gun, but we're still, again, looking into that through, talking to him, finding out where the gun was, how he got a hold of the gun, how did he know the gun was there. The gun was recovered at the scene. He left the gun at the scene when he walked to the church to call 911.
Were they both shot just one single time, and if so, where?
That I do not know. Again, part of the investigative process.
And additionally, was there anyone else in the home, maybe a sibling who was obviously not harmed but was just in the home?
At this time, it appears that only Trevor and his parents were in the home when this incident occurred.
Anyone else?
Anything else? Again, appreciate you guys coming out, and just, again, if any citizens have any information about Trevor Lee, please give us a call, 904-264-6512, or send us a Safer Watch tip.
Trevor is presently in custody in Clay County. It is sad to know that the young boy used his own parents' gun to kill them. This couple were so happy together building a great family, they never knew one of their own would end up killing them. What a very sad way to die. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of 44-year-old David Lee and 45-year-old Brandi Smith. May their souls continue to rest in peace. Please stay safe with your families, and we shall see you guys in the next video.